Picture this, you're eyeing a shiny new car, but the price tag feels outrageously high, all because of built-in safety tech designed to keep you alive on the road. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially when affordability is already a headache for so many families. Buckle up, because this story dives into how some politicians are pushing to slash those safety features to bring prices down, and it's sparking a fierce debate on whether lives or wallets should come first. In a move that hasn't happened since the 2008 economic meltdown, the heads of America's major car companies, the so-called Big Three, are gearing up to face the music in front of Congress. This upcoming session, set for January 14 and led by Senator Ted Cruz, promises to zero in on the skyrocketing costs of new cars, an issue that's been gaining steam in political circles lately. If you've been following the news, you know how subprime auto loans are leaving more buyers in the dust than ever before, making it harder for everyday folks to get behind the wheel. For context, think back to how car prices have ballooned in recent years. We're talking thousands more than just a decade ago, thanks to everything from supply chain woes to added tech. This hearing aims to unpack that crisis, bringing together top brass from General Motors, Ford, Stellantis, and even a high-ranking exec from Tesla, though not the big boss, Elon Musk himself. They'll send VP Lars Moravy instead. It's like a family meeting for the auto industry, but with lawmakers calling the shots. But here's where it gets controversial. Republicans are leading the charge, arguing that dialing back certain safety regulations could make cars more affordable for the average American. Automaker lobbyists are nodding along, but the real kicker. Studies show that the trade-off might cost us dearly in human lives. For beginners, let's break it down. Safety mandates are rules from the government requiring cars to have features like automatic emergency braking, AEB, which slams on the brakes if it senses an imminent collision to avoid or lessen a crash, or rear seat occupant alerts, which beep or flash to remind you if you've left a child or pet in the back seat. These aren't just bells and whistles, they're lifelines in a world where distractions are everywhere. According to fresh insights from the Wall Street Journal, these very technologies will be under the microscope. Some folks in Washington are wondering if they're jacking up sticker prices too much without delivering proportional bang for the buck. On one side, critics say yes, that these add-ons are inflating costs unnecessarily. But let's look at the numbers to see if that's fair. Advocates for these innovations point out their proven track record in cutting accidents and preserving lives. Take AEB, for example. Back in 2014, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, crunched the data and found it could reduce rear-end crashes by up to 50% in cars equipped with it, compared to those without. Why does this matter? Well, imagine you're scrolling through your phone or fiddling with GPS. These systems react in milliseconds, way quicker than any human could, stepping in when your attention wanders. And for rear seat alerts, they've been credited with preventing heartbreaking tragedies, like hot car deaths, which claim dozens of young lives each year in the U.S. alone. The IIHS emphasizes that without government rules, these lifesavers would mostly stay confined to luxury rides, leaving budget buyers vulnerable. Sure, some naysayers gripe about the expense, but federal data paints a different picture. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, pegged the added cost for forward collision warnings and AEB on heavy-duty trucks at just $316 per vehicle back in 2023, that's pocket change when you consider the overall price of a new rig. For everyday passenger cars and SUVs, the hit is even smaller now, thanks to mass production efficiencies that drive down per-unit costs as more companies adopt the tech. And this is the part most people miss. While skeptics in Congress claim the real game-changers in car safety happened ages ago, think seatbelts in the 60s or better crumple zones in crashes, they're downplaying how modern distractions have upped the ante. Drowsy driving, texting, even in-car entertainment systems, these features are adapting to our riskier habits. But is the cost truly negligible, or are we overlooking how even small per-car fees add up across millions of vehicles, squeezing working-class budgets? At the heart of it all is a thorny dilemma. Are these safety requirements an essential price we pay for safer roads in today's fast-paced world, or are they an overreach that's pricing regular Americans out of the market? The auto execs will spill their thoughts come January 14th, but I'd love to hear from you. Do you think we should prioritize cheaper cars over advanced safety tech, even if it means higher risks? Or is skimping on these features a gamble no one should take? Drop your take in the comments. Let's get the conversation rolling and see where you stand on this affordability versus safety showdown.